Have you ever seen a comment that pissed you off and you're thinking, I want to set it straight?
I don't read the comments.
No.
I just. One thing I learned is you shouldn't let people's opinions affect you.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's a quote. I'm trying to...
It probably is somewhere.
Yeah.
Facts.
Clique 45 are back again for another podcast, and today, me, Dan, and Ali are joined by a very special guest onto the podcast. He's been viral on TikTok everywhere, and it's time for him to have a little Q&A so he could just answer some of the fans' questions. We have got JAZERBECK, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause for that. How are you doing, Jazz? You good?
Yeah, good. I'm good, thanks.
Good. Okay, we got some questions from the fans that we want you to answer. Okay. And I'm just going to start with the first one straight away. What is the best league in the world?
Serie A.
Serie A. Why the Serie A?
Because it has a better history, most World Cup winners, and some of the GOATs, like Henry, and Zidane start their careers in the Serie A. And ever since Juventus' dominance has always been more competitive.
Yeah.
But like Juventus, like Inter Milan this season, smashing the goal-scoring record and only losing 2 games. And then we got Napoli dominated the league last season with players that were unknown, like Kvaratskhelia,
Osimhen, I guess.
Osimhen. Who else? Matteo Politano, Giuliano Simeone, son of Diego Simeone.
Di Lorenzo. I guess he was a little bit hit and miss.
Napoli team.
Yeah, the Napoli team he's on about.
Raspadori.
Yeah, very good players. But do you agree with that? Serie A the best league in the world?
Nah, still.
Nah? Oh.
No, not right now, but I can see where it's coming from, to be fair. It does have this, the 90s.
When you say all of this,
The 90s football. The football kits as well in the 90s was very good.
Like in the 90s, they had Ronaldo Nazario, Maldini, Baresi, Marco Van Basten, Ruud Gullit.
Yeah, very good group of players there.
Javier Zanetti, Adriano.
Adriano.
Who else? Juventus had Leon Thuram, Paul Nedved.
Del Piero.
Very good player.
Di Natale.
Inzaghi as well.
Cold.
Yeah, loads of good players.
I remember in FIFA 14 on the team.
Yeah. It was so good. Yeah.
And La Liga is better because of its European dominance.
Okay.
And the 2 GOATs in their prime, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that just makes La Liga better than Premier League.
And you gotta think about the 2 biggest clubs, the 2 biggest clubs in the world.
Barcelona, Real Madrid.
And the most Balon d'Or winners came
that's true.
from.
I don't know, the 2 biggest clubs in the world got involved, Man United.
Oh. Look at the smile on his face. What do you think of that?
But for a team that has, to be one of the biggest, you have to win no more than 5 Champions Leagues.
Oh, look at that. How many you got?
You guys are one of the biggest, but to be near the level of Real Madrid and Barcelona, you have to produce.
We're near them. We're not far at all.
You're near
maybe
them.
Maybe Real Madrid were a bit far off in Europe, but in the league, domestic cups and that, Man United do the talking. We're the most successful team.
And Barcelona have the greatest team of all time, and Pep Guardiola's Barcelona.
Yeah, that was a very good side.
And Real Madrid's 3-peat side. A lot of people may question that 2018 one.
I don't question it, to be fair. It was sick. Yeah.
And you can also talk about, when you talk about the GOATs of each positions.
Yeah.
In how many come from the Prem? You may have Terry, Henry.
What about 2018 though, man? Don't sleep on
it. Doesn't compare to, like, you might got danced off the pitch by Barcelona in that same era.
So Alex Ferguson was chewing that gum. That chewing gum in his mouth was getting chewed properly.
It was messy. It was just messy.
No,
I promise it was just messy.
Are you forgetting about Xavi's cross to Messi when he scored that header?
Yeah, no, they were so good, man.
Even players like Pedro used to whip you, man.
They were just so well set up. Yeah, that's how you know that Pep is just. You get me? Pep is up there. One of the best tacticians in the world. The best tactician.
And a lot of people sleep on Carlo Ancelotti, and he's the only manager to win the top 5 leagues.
Yeah, you are right. He's a very good manager.
Ancelotti.
Only one to win the top 5 leagues. Yeah, he's right.
And that AC Milan team of his is very underrated.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he had Maldini. Well, it was not prime Maldini.
Yeah.
His prime Maldini was like when he was with Baresi. I'm guessing they only scored 23. They conceded only 23 goals when they played together.
Yeah.
And a lot of people want to talk about invincibles. AC Milan won unbeaten 91-92 season. Juventus won unbeaten in 2011-12.
And they don't talk about it all the time like Arsenal fans.
Yeah, exactly. Arsenal fans need to maybe learn a lesson from that. I'll move on to the next question then, Jazz. Who is your favourite current footballer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Lautaro Martinez.
Is he? That's interesting. Why him?
Because a lot of people will sleep on this guy thinking that he's not a great player. Well, this season, he's been the top goal scorer in Serie A, and under Conte, he's been scoring at least 21 goals in all comps since he arrived at Inter Milan in 2018, and he scored in back-to-back Coppa Italia finals.
But what about international stage? Lautaro Martinez goes a little bit missing, don't he?
Just big games in general.
Big games, Champions League final, we went
Those are the times I want to see him the most as well.
Yeah, what do you reckon about that?
Yeah, I mean, not the big game stature, but
yeah,
when we built that Champions League final last season, it was Lukaku that caused it.
Yeah, you're right. You are right with that. That is true. You know a lot about Lukaku, obviously, as a Chelsea fan.
I don't know why Chelsea signed for 100 mil. That interview that he did with Sky Italia. I mean, he wasn't bad. He scored. He was only good against Aston Villa.
And Arsenal. Arsenal, we had a good game.
Arsenal, we had a good game. Yeah,
would you take him back next season?
Oh, no.
I don't
take him back.
No. I trust in Jackson, bro. I trust Nicholas Jackson.
All right. Next one. Who should replace Maurizio Pochettino at Chelsea? What do you reckon?
This is an interesting one.
Yeah. I want to see his answer to this.
That's a tough one, but definitely not with Mourinho, because the difference is with Mourinho that young Chelsea team in 2004-05, you call them young, but they were like in 25, 26-year-old?
Yeah, 23, 24, like that kind of 24, I'd say 23 to 26. It was that age bracket, which these players are coming into.
Yeah, and he's good with them. He can do something, but I don't know, maybe his time's over.
And plus, his way past is prime to manage a big club, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, players in this era with their stature, these players.
Yeah, Mourinho's going to struggle.
He's got Instagram these days, man. He's learning.
and the players will respect him, so he could go either way.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Leicester manager, the Ipswich one.
Yeah.
That's a Pep number 2 as well.
Yeah. I mean, that is what's the popular thing right now. Everyone going through Pep's assistants. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the next one was from a fan as well. Rangers or Celtic? Which team do you prefer?
I'm not on to him because I don't watch Scars football.
Okay, no comment. Just says no comment, people. Next one then. Who is your favourite Chelsea player of all time?
Eden Hazard.
Yeah, good. Why? Is there a reason?
Come on, I've seen the way that he dribbled and...
Yeah.
You want a UCL with you?
No, I didn't.
That's why he didn't.
No, go on, carry on. Sorry.
And what made him... And for me, it was like two moments that made me fall in love with him as a player. That goal against West Ham in April 2019 and the Europa League where Chelsea thrashed these guys 4-1.
Well, Arsenal, you know about.
Yeah,
you're right. He did thrash him. The next one, favourite Chelsea manager of all time. I think we spoke about him a little bit, but we could go in a bit more detail now about your favourite Chelsea Chelsea manager of all time.
Thomas Tuchel.
Wow, really?
I mean, come on, this guy took a Chelsea team that were not winning a Champions League.
Would you take him back?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting sacked from Bayern. He's getting sacked from Bayern, so there is an option for him to come back, maybe.
Bayern Munich, that was their own fault. If they just kept up Nagelsmann, they potentially could have at least won a double, and they could have won the DFB Pokal in the 22-23 season.
Okay, cool. Next one. What position do you play in football?
Don't play, no comment.
Top strikers don't tell their positions. Okay, next one. Favourite Spanish team and why then?
Barcelona.
Oh, okay. Why Barcelona? I thought you would have said Real Madrid.
With all the
but-
pain they've caused us over the years.
Yeah.
Look, I'm putting my
It's a
Chelsea.
disgrace.
I'm putting my Chelsea bias aside. It's not going to do anything at Chelsea. I mean, come on. They're the one that invented the tiki-taka style of play.
Yeah.
And when you talk about that the other one, then this is the team that inspired our team to play that type of football.
Yeah.
And look at the manager, and look at Thiago Motta. He was a Barca player himself.
Mm-hmm.
And what made me fell in love with him was Johan Cruyff's dream team.
Yeah.
And Pep Guardiola was a player.
Fair enough. Good. Nice answer. I like that one. What about this one then? What's your favourite goal?
Like old time.
All time favourite football goal.
Zidane's volley.
What, by Leverkusen Champions
Yeah.
League final? That's a good one. But don't you think there's been better Champions League final goals since then? Well, the
Gareth Bale.
overhead Gareth Bale,
Bro,
yeah.
innit?
I mean, that one is good and all, but I feel like with Bale, it's just that in his, 9 years at Real Madrid,
Yeah.
I'd rather take his Copa del Rey final goal like Decima season where he was like, what?
Yeah.
He did that thing down the way and just boom, smashed it in like that.
Top bins.
Top bins.
Yeah, that one.
Good. Yeah, that is a good one as well. All right, the last question.
And
We're...
besides, I prefer
Go on.
Mario Mandzukic's goal where he like chested it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
shit.
good. That is a
That
good
one-
one as well.
that one.
That is a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Juventus, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was-
But the best goal that season for Real Madrid was Ronaldo's bicycle kick.
Yeah, that
Say
was a
that
good
as
one
well.
as well.
I
What about
say
Gareth
Ronaldo.
Bale's one? That's a good one as well. Gareth Bale's
Yeah,
bicycle kick.
but
It's Gareth
That's
Bale,
one.
isn't it?
it's what the one thing that makes him is like his attitude. It was like his attitude when during his final tenure at Real Madrid.
Okay. Right. The last question I got for you is about this season. Well, this year. Who do you think's going to win the Balon d'Or?
Vinicius Jr.
Why do you think Vinicius Jr. deserves it?
Because when you talk about the big game player this season, he's been there in the Champions League for Real Madrid.
Yeah, you're
Played
right.
against
100%
Bayern
agree.
Munich, first leg.
Mm.
I think getting an assist to Federico Valverde's goal in the quarterfinal and to Rodrigo's goal in the second leg, it goes to semi-final. And when you're talking about a player with skill
With
and flair,
skill.
he's that kind of player.
Yeah, it turns out it's flair, exciting, like
Yeah.
you know, like old school footballers, Brazilians.
Yeah, yeah.
He brings that. He
Not
brings
like
that.
Anthony, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's all the questions that we got for JAZERBECK. If you did have any more, make sure you put them in the comments below. I'm sure we'll try and get JAZERBECK to answer some more in the future, but we'll see you in the next one.